Hey there, it's Crafty Jennifer. Today's a little bittersweet because it's the last prompt of Dephemerember 2024. Take a moment, play some taps, do what you gotta do. I'm having so much fun with this. In case you aren't aware, Dephemerember is a daily ephemera inspirational prompt list hosted by Louisa Heinzel and Barbara at 49 Dragonflies. I'll link their playlists down below. This takes place during December, and this is their 4th year doing this, and my 3rd year participating. We've come to the last prompt. Today's prompt is mixed media tag and urban graffiti. Okay, mixed media tag, easy, no problem. But urban graffiti, that is a bit of a stretch for me. The graffiti is never something that I have really done much of, nor would I call myself skilled in. Let's just put it that way. So let's just dive right in and do our best. I have this piece of cardstock. This will be my tag base. I'm not sure the weight of it. It's just in a box full of other cardstock. But it's pretty, it's bendy, but it's not, too wimpy. And then, because it's graffiti, we're going to have a brick wall. This is a Crafter's Workshop stencil. It's 12 by 12, and it is TCW 148 Elegant Bracket. We're going to use that to make some bricks on here. And then I'll cut it into a tag shape later. Yes, I want it to go this way because I will cut, yeah, okay. Now comes the hard part. How are we gonna do this? Oh, I just realized using this color might not be the best option because all the mortar is gonna be that gold. Let me find a different color. All right, pivot. I have this gray cardstock. Similar flexibility and, what's the word I'm looking for? Thickness. So we're going to lay this down. And when I think of, I like this better than my original idea, because when I think of an urban environment, everything is very gray. And so that's what I'm trying to achieve here. So now the space between the bricks, the mortar, will be this, hopefully, be this color. And then I need a few other things where I cleaned my desk and now I can't find anything. Anybody else have that problem? I was a little preemptive trying to get things organized last night. Now that Dephemerember is almost over, I was trying to, organize like you do, and just made a bigger mess. Or made it more difficult for me today, I should say. So I want to use my brayer and some grayish, some gray paints. This one is Anita's Acrylic Rainy Day Gray, and this is Folk Art Italian Sage. It has a little bit of a green tint to it, and I'm hoping to kind of mix the two a bit. And I'm just going to use this space next to me. All right, now let's just roll through it all, why not? And then clean that off a bit because I want some texture. Really didn't get me anywhere. All right, let's try this again. Plenty of paint on the stencil. Yeah, that's not doing me any favors. But I like what what we've started. Let's put it that way. I think my paint's not thick enough. Okay. Let's try a different gray. I mean, bricks are often not uniform in color, right? So let's just roll with it. I've got a couple more. I've got an apple barrel pewter, and I've got this really old bottle of apple barrel country gray. Maybe the brayer isn't the right tool for this. Maybe I need a stencil brush. Let's try this one. Let me get some tape. Tape the stencil down. All right, so we've got that. I'm gonna try a stencil brush, but I think before I do that, I'm going to take 2 Distress Oxide sprays. I've got Lost Shadow and Weathered Wood, and I think I'm gonna spray them on there. And then I'll use the paint to accentuate what we've got going on there. Okay, that should give me a more defined stencil image. And let's take some paper that I just happen to have lying around and pick up whatever we don't want. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. All right, let me grab another one. I'm just going to use the back of this. We waste nothing. Ooh, yes, yes, yes. So then, let's see what kind of... Oh yeah, we're looking a bit more bricky. We're looking a bit more bricky. Now, I'm going to take some of this darker gray, and maybe I think I will just add a little bit. I think I will concentrate the darker colors toward the bottom, like that, on the bottom of the bricks, and then I'll gradually move my colors up. So I'm gonna do this off camera. It's gonna be long and tedious, and I'll show you what I got when I get back. Are you ready for the reveal? Perfect. Wonderful. Let's dry this real quick. This is dry. I want to cut it down into the size I would like. Like that. So that's going to be my tag. Let's go ahead and cut off the corners to make it tag shaped. And then I am at a loss because I can attempt to draw some graffiti. Do I want to try to write Crafty Jennabug? Louisa had a fun idea. She used an embossing pen and embossing powder to make her graffiti. Maybe I'll do that. Let me find the embossing pen and color. All right, I have played around a little bit so I can figure out what I want to do. I have this, and before I do anything else embossing wise, I want to take some of this Hickory Smoke permanent ink and the Shattered CMS 466 stamp by Stampers Anonymous and Tim Holtz. This is going to be difficult. Maybe not that. Maybe I should use frayed burlap. Maybe I'll use the frayed burlap on here instead, because I'm going to have a hard time getting my stamp just in that gray. Maybe I don't want everything to be super gray. We need a little warmth. Cool. Now that that is done, I'm going to attempt to draw some graffiti. Attempt being a very operative word. I want this to say Crafty Jennabug. And I'm going to use this brush style embossing pen. And nope, not silver. We decided against silver. I'm going to use this Ranger watering can embossing powder. It is WEP 43935. And And yes, that's a lot of gray, but be patient. Maybe I should draw it first. Yeah. Draw it and then trace it. All right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to draw this off camera because you can't see what I'm doing. There we go. That is it all embossed. I don't hate it. I've got the F and the T and the B all connected through whatever stroke of genius or madness, I'm not sure, and a couple of arrows. I like it. I like it. Maybe that'll be my new logo. I don't know if I like it that much. So, there's my graffiti, but it's kind of plain, right? So, I want to paint in the letters. I'm not sure what color yet, but I also want to play around with some things I got. I found a bunch of these secondhand. If you don't know what these are, I will show you. These are amazing and fun. I got a bunch of them. So what I want to do with these is they are for making splats. Shake well. What I want to do with these is if you take it and you do this, how freaking cool. Oh, I got to change my battery real quick. Oh, I just got paint all over me. Yes. All right. Had to change the battery pack so you didn't miss all the fun. So this is what happened when I splatted the wilted violet, and I love it. We're going out with a bang, or several, as it were. I'm going to bang these against my desk. That one was wilted violet. I also have abandoned coral, fossilized amber, cracked pistachio, and mermaid lagoon picked out. And we're just gonna get splatty with it. Like I said, I wish they were a little bit more vibrant. Let's splat that one a bit better. Oh, yes. Yes, I am making such a mess, and I don't even care. Let's go. What color should I do next? Let's do green. We're going to do it right here. Okay, let's do abandoned coral down here. Oh, yes. I wish they stayed as saturated as they start. And then I can't use my heat tool on it to dry it because I will remelt the embossing powder. So it shows up really good on the white, but not so great over the acrylic paint. I don't want to do that green over again. Ugh. Oh, let's end the year covered in paint, shall we? So yeah, it really shows up on that white, but it does not want to show up so well on the acrylic paint, which, fine, I guess. Those have been discontinued for a minute. I just kind of lucked out and found them secondhand. Alright, I want to paint the inside of my letters. I'm going to use this Liquitex French Ultramarine Blue acrylic color. Look at how gorgeous and bright that is. And I'm just going to paint it in with a little brush. That is so cool. Alright, it needs to dry. And we'll be back. Alright, now I'm going to ink this with black soot. Yay! Now, I want to back this because it is quite flimsy. It's flimsier than I expected. So I took this piece of scrapbook paper, and it is double-sided, and I want black on this side, and then that'll leave writing space on the other side. Cool, cool. And then I think I want just a small edge around it. And now we cut. What do we think? A tag topper or not? So that is the background. I definitely want to, or the background, the back side. Definitely want to ink that up. Some frayed burlap. I cannot decide if it needs a tag topper. I think I'll leave it for now, but we need to find a place for it in my journal, right? I kind of like how grungy that is. Maybe. So what if we use this paper clip we decorated? Will that hold it in place? Let's see. Yeah. Awesome. Well, that completes the final prompt of 2020 Forced Dephemerember. I had a lot of fun. I'm not sure which was even my favorite at this point. Yeah, I don't think I have a favorite. I think what I'm going to do is work in this journal a bit more. Maybe I'll go back through prompts, or I'll use prompts from previous years off camera. And then when it's completed, I will do a flip through and explain what I did and things like that. So thank you so much for watching. Thanks for taking this Dephemerember journey with me. I've had a lot of fun, learned a few things, and I'm excited to continue working in this journal. It still has quite a bit of space. So maybe I will post some videos working in it. Maybe I won't. I'm not sure. At the very least, I will have a completed flip through sometime next year. Thanks for watching. Thanks for another year supporting me here on YouTube and anywhere else you may support me. There are a few different places. Facebook, Ko-fi, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. I'm not as active on TikTok as I could be. Maybe that'll be one of my New Year's resolutions. This is something I really enjoy doing, and I hope you are inspired by the things I make, the videos I put out there. That's really all I wish, is to just spread the crafting joy to other people. So if that is for you, wonderful. If not, wonderful. I wish you the best. Hope the new year brings you all good things. And we'll see you in the next video. Have a great day. Have a great New Year's.